Hello and welcome to the Lost Ski Area series. I'm Avery Zucco, and this time we're going to check out the former Snow Bowl ski area in Jefferson, New Jersey. Come on, let's go hiking and take a look at what's there. So Snow Bowl was on, as you can see up there, Bowling Green Mountain, and this area is now a nature preserve and it's open to the public. And in fact, some of the trails are maintained on a volunteer basis for backcountry skiing. So you can actually come out here and ride when the snow permits. We've had about 36 inches of snow in the last 10 days or so. So this is one of the rare opportunities where you can actually get out here and ride the trails. Snow Bowl opened in 1962. It was actually founded by a psychiatrist from Princeton, New Jersey, who liked to ski, I guess. And it operated for about 10 years. It closed down in the early 1970s, which is rather surprising given the size of the area it had. 2 double chairlifts. I'm kind of unclear on the lift layout because I've seen different things from different sources. There were either 1 or 2 T-bars. There were a couple of J-bars and a rope tow on about 400 feet of vertical, which for the 1960s is pretty substantial. And given that it closed in the early 70s, it's kind of surprising. Usually a place of that size would last a little bit longer. And there were pretty extensive facilities. There was a big lodge and a lot of other buildings down here that we'll check out in a little bit. Everything's all gone now, of course, but we'll see the foundations and what have you. The lifts are gone as well, but we'll see what remains. And I don't know if it was competition from some of the other local areas. In this part of northern New Jersey and southern New York, were quite a lot of small ski areas. There was, Mountain Creek, which at the time was Great Gorge, Vernon Valley. Is not too far away. And Craigmuir is not too far away either. So there was competition, but 400 vertical feet for the 1960s, that is competitive. So I don't know the whole story about how it closed down. Maybe there were financial difficulties, or the family that was running it, just didn't have the money to keep it going. Sometimes it's just how deep your pockets are, the owners, to keep the place open through a few rough winters. And if they don't have that, then place goes under. And you can see this whole trail area here it's really well maintained. Like I said, this is all maintained by the county now. All right, so we're gonna head down here, and it looks like we've got some building foundations over there, so we're gonna go check that out in a bit. So we would have walked through what was the parking lot. The snowmaking pond was probably down here somewhere. Actually, I think it's right over there. That clearing, that was the snowmaking pond. So those foundations might be the foundations for the old the pump house. And the electric lines are still run out here. This is where the utility lines end. And I can't tell if they're active or not. Oh, what is this? This looks like something. Oh, here's a chimney, I think. Let's see if this was a fireplace. Let's get up over top here. Some rebar to hold on to. Woo, it's deep. It's about knee deep out here. Once we get off the trail. Alright. So we're probably not going to be able to explore too much of the base area because this snow is just, I don't know if you can see, it's about knee deep. I just want to see if this is a fireplace or not. Yikes. Looks like it was. Yep. Old fireplace. So this must have been the lodge in here. In this clearing. I believe the lodge burned down in the late 1970s. A few years after it closed. I'm not sure the cause, probably was arson. And hear those stickers. Oh yeah, we're not gonna check out too much more of that. Yeah, we want to stay on this trail. Looks like it's been plowed out here too. Now there should be a boot track up to the top, because I know it does get pretty heavily used by cross-country skiers and backcountry skiers. You can see these cross-country tracks out here. They got benches for you and everything. This is nice because it's one of the few mountains that you know, it's on public land, and they allow you to ski out here still. They keep that open to the public. This is probably the line that we're going to take down. Now I think we might have to search around here a little bit, but this is one of the lift lines. This might be the T-bar line up here. And the double chair line was a little bit further down. So let's just hike up here and we'll go over and check it out. Hop up here. Someone had a tinkle. Calling nature. Yeah, this is nice and packed down now because it's been ridden. So this was the T-bar lift line up here, I believe. We can't see anything now because everything's buried with snow. There was nothing left besides the footers, I think, at this point. Now there is some remains for the double chair. I believe I see them out there. I'm actually going to try to hike over there and check them out. See how deep the snow is, but we'll get over there and check out the double. I think you can see the panel on the poles there. I don't really know how well this is going to work. Someone did put some tracks out here, but it's still kind of deep. Let's see if we can get out. Check this out. I can see, yeah, you can see my board flopping around. I can see the stanchions for the bottom of the double chair. So this panel, I'm wondering if this was where the load area was for the double, or what this was, really. Let's see if we can get around here. Oh, it's all, there's a bird's nest in here. I'm not sure what this electrical box was for. Now, I don't know that I want to hike down there, and I don't know that you can see it through the trees. But down there is the bottom terminal. The stanchions for the double chair. No one's been down there though, so I don't really feel like hiking down and hiking back up in all the snow. It's down there. You can trust me. I'll zoom in post-production. Right? Look how deep it is. My God. So I'm back here on the road. Now, this was the one of the easy out and back trails. You can look up here. The road just kind of winds its way up to the top of the hill. So this was originally a ski trail. It's now an auto road for a cell tower up at the top of the mountain. But they keep it clear for the cell tower, so it's easy to hike up. Makes accessing the ski trails a lot simpler. And I wanted to just point out, although you can't see it, right down here is the snowmaking pond. And on the far side of the snowmaking pond, there was the beginner area, the actual beginner area. There were some J-bars and some rope tows down here on the lower mountain, but there was a dedicated beginner area over here. There was another double chair down there. Because this is all snowed in, I'm not going to go hunting for it right now. But there was another double chair down there, and a beginner slope. So that's sort of the whole mountain then. It also includes this little area off to the side. That was a Borvig double chair. The main summit double was also a Borvig double. I'm not sure the year, late 60s, early 60s. It had the square towers that are, yeah, you see on Borvig doubles of that time period. So if you've seen one Borvig double, you've kind of seen them all. The stanchions on this one look a little bit different though. I think that's about the only thing. So yeah, so this is the access road, the beginner area, and the hike up. So we're gonna finish up the hike up. I'm gonna strap my board back on and get back up to the top there. Alright, so this is the top of Snowbowl. The footer for the double chair is right behind me. Guy said it gets kind of steep in there, so I'm going to take it slow. He said there's some rocks and some boulders and stuff to drop off, so I'm going to take it easy because I've never been here. I don't really know what's what. So we're going to take a run and see what it's like.
Never believed in New Year's resolutions. Always had a problem with romance. Never too late to buy institutions. You gotta ride up, gotta make a stand. Well, we'll be riding after the dark. We'll be there watching you. Mess with us and you'll die. Mess with us and you'll die. Mess with us and you'll die hard. The men say he don't get the constitution, but he don't know one line. You gotta be dumber than a drunken nuisance. You call the man upstairs a big fat swine. Well, we'll be riding after dark. We'll be there watching you.
Woo! Well, there you go. That's Snowbowl, New Jersey, folks. It is open to the public still for backcountry riding. It is all unmaintained. What you see is what you get. So, do keep in mind you have to have the skill and control to kind of ride in these conditions. But I'll tell you what, when you get an opportunity like this, you don't get many opportunities like this. All right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna do it again.